Her Excellency Paula-Mae Weekes, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, in her International Women's Day message, applauds what she calls significant progress in realizing women's rights in the last few years. She noted that the metaphorical glass ceiling has been shattered. The statement, however, notes that according to the United Nations, women still earn 23% less than men and perform the lion's share of unpaid care and domestic work, and 1 in 5 women and girls have experienced physical and/or sexual violence by an intimate partner. Yet 49 countries lack laws which protect women from domestic violence. Change, Her Excellency says, has come about at a slow pace and, in some critical regards, seems to have stalled altogether. She is calling for our institutions and legislative and policy frameworks to become robust and able to meet the needs of women and girls. The Prime Minister continued his state visit to Ghana today with a meeting with Ghana's Minister of Aviation, Joseph Kofi Adda, on Sunday in Accra. After the brief meeting, the Minister of Public Utilities, the Honourable Robert Lahunt, and Minister Kofi Adda signed an Air Services Agreement Memorandum of Understanding. This as both countries work together and take the next step towards establishing a mutual air services agreement. Prime Minister Rowley also met with the Minister of Energy, John Peter Amewu. Also in attendance at the meeting were Deputy Minister of Energy, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, and the CEO of the Ghana National Gas Company, Benjamin Asante. The meeting focused on collaboration between Trinidad and Tobago and Ghana in the energy sector, particularly in the area of gas production and processing. Mrs. Sharon Rowley is today calling for all women to be treated equally today and every day. In a statement, Mrs. Rowley notes that as of today, we are now 10 years away from 2030, the initial goal set by the United Nations for achieving gender equality. She is calling for more than just hashtags on days like this, but instead called for both men and women in Trinidad and Tobago to make a conscious effort to continue to make a difference, noting that this country has a female president, a female Speaker of the House of Representatives, a female president of the Senate, female government ministers and heads of organizations. She says this is significant progress, but we can do more. As a collective force, she says, we are empowered to make a change.